Ooh, child. All right, welcome, kings and queens. Y'all, what the hell is going on with love and marriage, Huntsville? I'm gonna pause. I still need a moment of silence. I still need a moment of silence. Y'all not gonna take that away from me. Y'all not gonna take woo child. Y'all not gonna take my moment of silence away from me. But you all, if you've rocked with me before, you already know what I'm waiting on. I am waiting for that one in the chat. As soon as you give me that one, we can do what we came here to do, and that's to talk, honey. You know what? As a matter of fact, you don't need to hear nothing from me. This one's for you. Thank you, Miss Main Event. Brittany Janae, I see you, Queen. Mrs. P. Williams, Betty Boop, Megan, Lady Mel, Linda Smith, Reen Bash, Shaquita Evans, Simply Diamond, Bougie Queen, all things bougie. Yes, trending at some point. I see you in the his house. I see you, girl, for the schnizzle, my nizzle. I'm being silly, y'all, but listen. Linda Gamble always holding it down. I know my girl Uppity is pulling up the rear somewhere. Listen, let's give a shout out to our millennials and Gen Zs. They just got paid, honey. So if they don't show up today, they probably at happy hour. We're talking Terrell Singer, the Palace Prince. We're talking Journey to Jasmine and Uppity, honey. They won a $500 jackpot, so I don't blame them if they're out somewhere. But listen, I dropped the link in the chat. Y'all already know what we're talking about. Forget what I got to say. What the hell you got to say? Listen, Terrell is in the house. I see him. Destiny's boyfriend Moses married the producer of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I could turn on my camera right now and do what Bertha did when she turned her chair around and she accused Todd of planting. Listen, somebody need to come up here and give an opinion. I am blown away. For real, Carlos King. Y'all sitting back looking at people's mans. Let y'all, you know what? I Jay Taylor, I know I fucking ain't lying. Listen, you know what? This deserves a 30-second breather. Chew on it. Stole that lady man. You stole that lady man, bitch. You supposed to be. You know what? Let me shut my mouth. Let me shut my mouth. Like they say in Dallas. My mouth. Let me shut my mouth. Oh, you stole that lady, man, girl. Girl, I will fight you. I know you said God sent him, but he would send me behind you, and I would lay you out. But hold on, Trinity. Some point. Oh my God, what are your thoughts, Queen?
Well. I don't have much right now, but Carlos, storyline. Like, what's going on? Like, come on. This is the real stuff. Destiny, I ain't got no words yet. Queen, I just came up to laugh real fast. I'm tickled. I'm so tickled. I'm sorry. I am.
Baby, I'm
Your
beyond
video
tickled.
was you said somebody check on Destiny.
Let me say something. I would be first of all. Oh my God, I'm gonna send my deepest feelings out to Destiny. I ain't gonna lie. My job is to cover it. You guys don't confuse this with how I feel personally. We ain't got no problems with Destiny at all. I wouldn't. I would call out to work, and I would eat ice cream, and I would cry, and I would be so hurt. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm not playing. It sounds like I'm playing. I'm not. And I would never talk to you again, Carlos King. What you think, Trendy?
I agree. I just can't. Did you see Chef Don Don and you were there. That's where I am. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. I can't get through my laughter. I can't. I understand though. I know where you're coming from, Queen.
I would write all kind of letters to own network. I'll be calling people bees and hoes. You think I'm lying? And producers was there at the little wedding and all that. I ain't dropping no names because I don't want to be responsible for people saying you sent them to my page, baby. I ain't sent
Right, right.
nothing. I got the dick. I was like, oh, you was there? You was there? Oh my God. Y'all did this. Oh, Trina, hang out. Hannah Grace, welcome to the stage.
Hey, how's it going, Queen? Hey, trending. Where the money resides, where the
Where the
money
Hey,
money
is.
Hannah.
resides.
Excuse me. Hold on 1 minute. Let me clear my
That's where
throat.
Moses went where the money resides, huh?
Yes. Now listen, I am when I saw your headline, I was like, what the heck? And then I'm started thinking, does anyone know anything about this guy? She only put his last name up there. I don't know if she put Moses up there or not. Who knows anything about this guy? Now, Destiny, we know we don't. A lot of people have a problem with Destiny for valid reasons, but my concern is for this lady because what the heck?
He sound like
Who, does
trash.
anybody know anything about this man? And like you said, it doesn't take men that long to know if they want to marry you.
There
But
you
what are
go.
they hiding? Destiny hid his information, and this lady didn't put anything about this guy on her other than his picture and his last name, unless y'all saw something else. Am I missing something?
I don't think they want us to know. I think whatever we missing, they're purposely withholding. They kept that shit under wraps, and all they came out with is now. She said, "I've been telling y'all one day soon I'm gonna pop up married, so here it is."
Yes, but I'm saying we don't need to know anything about them, but who is this guy? I mean, why are you
Moses,
hiding that is what I'm asking.
he parted the Red Sea. Moses,
Okay, all right.
you
Hopefully,
know
I'm just suspicious of people like that because I go on. I got to clear my throat.
Let me. Oh, I got a lot to say. Hang out, y'all. Hang out. Hold up, Cheryl. Welcome to the stage.
Hello. How you doing, Queen Sheba?
Hey,
Good.
boo.
How are you?
Hey, Boo. Hi, Trendon. Hi, Hannah.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing good. I'm sorry.
Listen, let me say something. They do
Oh,
not represent my views.
I'm
Like
sorry.
you know how the TV stations say that's them, y'all. they
Oh,
gonna eat us.
God. I
They gonna
mean,
eat us up tomorrow. But y'all go ahead.
was he really her man? Really? I mean, how well did she know him? How long did she know him? How well did she know Moses? He split her Red Sea. That's what he did, and then he split. So, how well did she really know him? How long did Destiny know him? Do you know, Queen Sheba?
Girl,
How
all
long
I
did she know him?
know,
A
I was,
day?
I
A
was
month?
speechless. Listen, I was not trying to fool with y'all tonight. I was gonna eat me a piece of catfish. I had a 2 piece of the pepper earlier, and I was gonna lay it down, lay it down, lay it down.
Oh, the
Queen,
poor.
when you said some other producers knew because they were there, I said they really are like this behind the scenes and just in their regular life. Like they just
Hey,
Crazy.
messy.
them producers ain't shit. I wish you would try to lay your eyeball on my husband. I'm
Oh,
snatching every eyelash, every eye. Listen, ain't nobody's loving marriage
but,
Huntsville,
Queen,
y'all. It just may be toxic.
but Queen
It's
Sheba, that's your
it,
husband, though. You know your husband for a long period of time. You know your husband. How long? How well did she know him?
don't
Are
nobody
you
know. I
talking about? Are you talking about Destiny Cheryl? Because
Yeah,
Destiny
Destiny,
said
the bug eye bitch. Yeah.
she said they go back. If I can remember correctly, Destiny
Mm-hmm.
said she knew him before he even married her.
didn't go far
Married.
enough.
So they go back quite a
Oh,
You
bit.
female
He
well
dang.
just
enough.
reconnected. Yeah,
Right.
that's what.
I'm right. I'm just saying she make it seem like they was in a long term relationship or something like that, or she knew him so well. It's obvious she didn't know him all that well. Sometimes
Right.
you can know somebody for a long time and don't really know them. She didn't know that man well enough to
All
call
she
that
needs
man
to
her
know is he's
boyfriend,
married.
huh?
All she needs to know today is up today. He's a married man.
Yep.
And it was
That's a
around
married
this
man.
time. It was around this time last year, Christmas, that her and Moses were acting like they were deeply in love, getting ready. Oh,
Exact
she
acting,
had pictures. They
exactly
were kissing and everything.
acting, acting
Oh,
like.
let me go to Nina. Oh my God, Nina, what are your thoughts?
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe for nope, not in Huntsville, baby. Now this is my question: who was seeing the man first? How deep does this go? Oh, you think you got my man? I'm Papa. You my project. I'm over here at your show. I just want to know what was going on for real, for real.
Girl, we don't even know. All we know that man is married.
And
That's
then
a
he had
married
her.
man.
Oh my God, y'all! I have never. I just couldn't imagine being like I don't know the details, but for me as a woman, I don't know how to feel. I don't like Destiny, but I feel like I can't see a woman going through this mess. But she did it. She did it.
Hmm.
And Moses said, if you do him like that, you'll do me like that.
Hmm.
So what's up?
What's up?
What's up with that?
I
We
still
got a
want
Mm.
to
lot.
go out of.
Let me get everybody up in here. Journey to Jasmine. What are your
It's
thoughts?
gonna be a new Christmas tree this Christmas, baby. That we
Might not be one.
mm.
Journey to Jasmine.
This is
Will
hilarious.
it be a new Christmas tree every year? Lord, how long will it last? What in the heck is going
Uh,
on? Mm.
All
Karma
right,
is in the
Journey.
icon.
Journey to
Uh,
Jasmine. What are your thoughts?
can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
Karma is a dish best served cold. This remind what's is it the Mercury is it Mercury retrograde? Is that what's going on? Because Quad is giving her getting her just desserts on Married to Medicine by being iced out, and they're saying the exact same things about her that they said that Mariah said. That's funny. Now you got Destiny and the darn producer just snatched her man from right from up under her
with our eyes closed.
with her eyes closed. What?
She she took Moses through the Underground Railroad of
She
Medicine
did.
Huntsville. She
She
snuck
Jazz,
him off.
did.
She
Said
snuck him
follow the
off.
dream goal.
Ah, child.
Like,
Well,
Jasmine,
we
the
do know it ain't been a year because he was just see. You got to watch him. Simply
look,
Winter. Simply
hey
Winter is in the house with
Winter,
love
hey
and Mary
Winter.
CC. We see you, Queen. Welcome, Winter. Welcome.
Hi,
shoot, you
Winter.
tell us.
Yes, Winter.
W- Winter is here.
Hey
It is.
Winter. That's so cute.
Winter is
Winter
here
is
for
Winter.
Destiny
here.
too, because she
Winter
real
is
cold
here.
right now.
But Winter, that's what we trying to figure out. So we know this is what we can deduce from the
Queen.
evidence. So somebody said on the panel that they were just in pajamas
Mm.
a year ago about this time around Christmas time. So we know the producer was you messing with that
Let
man
me find that picture.
while that girl
Up
was in
in
them
up in
pajamas.
LB's house.
Listen,
Queen.
And
so
what?
we know he was with Destiny a year ago. So whatever they got going on, either the producer was, sliding in every time she could with a scene, or she waited and she pounced. Yeah.
Mm.
Last
Charlotte.
night. Oh,
That's
sorry.
Go
pretty.
ahead. Somebody's about to say something. Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say the 12/12 manifestation portal opened last night. So
And
they
it did, sis.
But she said
Sure
God
did.
told her to move in silence, and I don't see
Oh
that. I don't
Lord,
know, y'all.
Lord.
I would move
See,
in silence if I was still in my cast, if I was the producer too.
yeah, but she put God on it now. She didn't
People
say
put
she.
God on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
she
telling
Just
said
you,
saying.
yes.
always.
But I don't know. This is a new dating
Now,
season. I
all of
don't
this
even
is
know how
allegedly.
to
We
handle
don't
it.
know.
Mm-mm.
Listen, let's say allegedly, because maybe she had him first and Destiny was creeping. So let's make
Mm,
sure we say allegedly, because we don't
mm,
know the intricate
It
mm.
is
details.
allegedly. I
No.
agree because I'm wondering the same thing.
We do know they're married. We don't know all of the details, but it's alleged. We don't know just like the timestamps and the sequence of everything. All right.
mm.
And Destiny,
Well,
is
that's
this
a shame.
is this payback because you might have allegedly slept with
Now,
Martell?
here's the thing that I'm gonna say. On her post, she says, I'm off the market. I'm Mrs. Monroe. See, I've never introduced myself as Mrs. until I got married. I would say I'm the
Exactly.
fiance. But there's another
Mm.
page of the photographer that took the picture that introduces them as a newlywed couple.
Oop.
So, my
Mm.
Mm.
question is, did you get married and your wedding reception is in 2024? Which strongly leads me to believe they are married. but they have not had the official ceremony. And that's why I say they're married, because the photographer introduced y'all as the newly wed couple.
Oh,
He didn't say engaged, and you said you are Mrs. Monroe.
Mm,
Ooh,
well,
Charlotte, what are your thoughts? Ladon, you're up next.
Hi, Queen. Hello, everyone in the chat.
hi.
Hi.
I think
Hey.
I think that they were together
Huh.
already,
Hmm.
and he was just seeing Destiny on the side.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thoughts. Because why would he marry Destiny when he's seen what Destiny did to her husband?
Hmm.
mm,
Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Ooh, child.
that's a
You
Mm.
fair.
know,
Ooh,
that's
child.
what my grandmother always told
Go
me.
ahead. That's what I always say.
Don't live with a man because he's not going to never marry you. But see, Destiny
Hmm.
was with a hotel, going
Hmm.
against Melanie.
Hmm.
Now it don't feel good when the rabbit got the gun.
Exactly.
Face
You
crack.
know,
That
Yep.
part.
she thought it was all fun and games.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But everybody that messes with Mel always get reap what they sow.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Does any
she's just getting what she sowed.
That's right. Karma,
Yep.
baby.
You
Karma.
know, I never did care too much for Destiny anyway.
So let me ask y'all this. So y'all said that they had Christmas pictures in pajamas, right? Ladon, you're up next. Um, so
Yeah,
that was
look at
in
my profile
December.
picture. That's them.
Okay, follow me closely.
Ooh.
That was December. Prior to that, in the summertime, I just remember it was hot. Destiny and Melody opened up for Monica. I believe it was Monica. They both were in
Hmm.
the same place performing. Do y'all remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was in St. Louis.
Yes. I remember.
I remember that producer
Mm.
advertising that, or you know how they promote stuff because it was her project. Do you think they could have met in St. Louis and while Destiny's on stage, he backstage, he looking at the producer? I don't know. Do y'all think is that a possibility?
That's a thought.
It's a yeah. It's a it's a
Can I add
possibility.
in
It's a possibility.
you remember when Destiny was supposed to be on that dating show with Belinda, the show
Ooh.
that has yet to
Ooh.
be? So where's that timeline too with all this with Moses? Maybe I remember that was months ago.
Y'all bringing up some good points.
Mm,
But
mm.
wait a
I don't
minute.
know.
Remember the reunion, and they asked Destiny was she dating, and she said yeah.
And then
Probably.
Carlos asked her on the interview, "How's Moses?" And she
That
said,
was about
"Good."
2 months ago.
Right.
He's a liar.
Moses
And
has
Charlotte,
not
don't he?
shown up. He has not shown up.
He be
Did
lying.
somebody say that
Maybe that's
pillow?
why
That
she
pillow?
hit him. Because remember, she wouldn't show a picture. She wouldn't say nothing about him at first.
Hmm.
Is
Because at
Moses?
the reunion, they asked where was he at the. Oh, he had something to do.
Hmm. I bet.
He sound like Juan at this point.
It's-
So Ladon, what are your thoughts?
hmm.
Oh, this is you know what? Destiny need to do a real self cleaning inside and out because I don't know too much about this dude, but it's a red flag to me that he would move on so quick and propose to somebody. So I would have to know how long they already knew each other. But as far as Destiny, she's seems like she can't keep him. Something's going on here.
Mm-mm.
Something's going on here. But I know one
Hmm.
thing.
Hmm.
That's why she was trying to keep him away from the show. She didn't want nobody to get him, but she still got him. The
Hmm.
producer
Like
still got him.
it
Well,
seems
y'all,
like
I'm going to butt in. Can I butt in, y'all? Do y'all think, because men sense things, do y'all think that Destiny really just does not want a man? Maybe she just is into women?
no, I'm not
No,
gonna say that.
I
Hold on.
I
definitely
don't get
And
that
that's
from
hold
her.
on, that's Nina.
I don't get
I'm
that
gonna say
from
that
her.
producer, that's dirty, in my opinion. If they met like
It
that,
is.
that's
It is.
hands off. Come on, that's that cast
It
member
That's
is
a
stuff.
red
dirty, but
flag
I'm
right
wondering
there.
why he didn't stick around. This is my thing. LeBaric left. We don't know the whole details. There are rumors. Now Moses is like, and then she gravitates towards men. Like she said, she got big D energy. I'm just wondering,
Hmm.
do
I
you
think
like, is she
Destiny's money
bi
hungry.
or I
I
mean, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with her,
I'm not
basically.
gonna even. You know what? I'm not gonna do that to her tonight. Not tonight, because this is like I'm speechless. I wouldn't wish this on nobody, especially around Christmas time when you're supposed to be in your fuzzy slippers and
Me
watching
either.
Charlie Brown and you're it don't even matter. Like, come on, producer. And the producer announced it like a week before Christmas.
mm,
Christmas,
mm,
girl,
mm.
Christmas is next week. That's
Yeah, how many of the cast members knew?
mm,
They're
You gonna
probably
tell
the
me? You
same
gonna tell
amount
me?
that knew that
just
Martell was cheating
looking
on
out of
Melody.
the window,
Mm-hmm.
watching the asphalt. I don't know.
We all know. We all know that this cast does not look out for each other. Look how they did Mel.
Maybe
I
they
don't.
did know. Maybe they didn't know. I
Mm.
don't know, y'all. This is crazy. The producer of the show took your man.
Mm.
Look at all the
That's what
dirty
it's
stuff.
looking like.
Look at all the dirty
All
stuff
right.
You
they
know,
find
Hold
out
my
they put
my
together.
grandmother used
on.
to say, "The
I gotta go to
same way
Jade
you get
next.
them is the same way you lose them."
Exactly.
Amen. Jade, what are your thoughts?
Actually, I was gonna piggyback off of what the person just said about you get them how you lose them, because it just made me think the way her marriage ended. This is just speculation again, just to be clear. What things were going on behind the scenes, and what truly was the motivation to have her hide her man, because she's always struck me as being more male identified and kind of
Mm-hmm.
siding with a Martell like
Mm.
behavior. So I can see her being on their side of things, kind of like kikiing, and even while she was in a marriage or relationship before. um and I can see that being the case in this case. So I really do wonder, whoever got them first, you do definitely get them how you lose them, and you will lose them how you get them. So best of luck to all of them.
I
Yeah, that
said that too. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good because I was like, he probably looked at her like, oh, okay, this is your ex's home. Whatever's going on, he may not know the details, but he's probably looking at her behavior of how, okay, so if you do him like that, and I
Mm-hmm.
did put you would do me like that. And then I don't know, maybe he just looked at her as a friend, and maybe we love pictures. Pictures and videos are just a moment; they're not the real story. So, like I said, I'm like Sheba. I don't know. I don't know, Queen, and I don't want to speculate. But it's just a lot of questions. We're just trying to figure this out. So I'm just gonna sit back and watch. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
do.
man. Listen, first of all, I'm looking at that man. That man's a player. That man's a player. Period.
Simone
It's a
Wealth
red
is gonna be
flag.
Oh
hot.
yeah,
He looked like a player.
he got a
He looked like
beard.
he looked like a player. He not bad looking.
Simone,
He
I'm
looked
with
like a
her.
player
He a player from the Himalayas.
yeah.
from the Himalaya, baby. And the
The
wife better be
way
careful. And the wife better be careful too, because he a player.
hell yeah, he's
Wow.
a cheater. Okay,
Wow.
He is a
period,
player. So she
point
Wow.
better be
blank.
very careful
But
Wow.
because
wait a
he's
minute,
nice looking.
I
Mm-hmm.
just finished listening to the video, so I don't know how much has been said. But the way I hollered when I read that title, are you
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
are you shitting me? Or is this real, Queen?
Yup.
I clicked that
Yup.
video so
Oh my
fast.
God.
Do y'all hear the sirens in the background? The ambulance is on the way to get me to resuscitate me, Lord, because I promise y'all, I was like, what in the world?
Oh my God. So wait a minute.
Oh,
I mean, she's beautiful. She looks very similar to Destiny to me. I
Yeah,
mean, they kind of
she
look
does.
alike.
That forehead, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
The
yes,
skin tone too. Skin tone
yes.
as
I
well.
mean, they look
Mm-hmm.
like they could
Skin
be
tone too.
he
sisters.
got a type.
Yeah, but he's a player.
He a player because he's a
This
STL is
player.
very
this
close
is
to
what
where
I
I live.
wonder.
He
What does
he
that man do
smell
for
and look like
income?
player.
And the wife better be careful too.
Look, can I say
What does
this?
he do for work?
I don't. Well, well.
I did. The devil's advocate say, Queen Sheba, didn't you break a story about a group of women Destiny was hanging with sharing men? Yes, I did. And that's a fact.
Ooh,
And listen, and I will say this. They hit my ass. They try to take my page down.
ooh,
But when you try to take somebody's page down, you have to reveal who you are. They didn't want me
ooh,
to know who they were.
ooh.
So when I
This
Oh,
is crazy, y'all.
when
I'm
I
It's
broke
telling
the
you,
Maya,
story,
it's
Belinda.
crazy.
in
okay,
order to
okay.
prove
What
that
about this, guys?
hold on,
What
y'all.
if?
Let me finish.
Wait,
Let me
let her
finish. Let
Oh,
me
finish.
finish.
okay.
In order to prove that I'm lying, you have to submit your identity so I can know who you are. They didn't want to take the next step. See, you got to prove I'm lying. I wasn't. They were passing around men. And one of them
Ah,
even
Uh,
inboxed me and asked me, could I cover up her photo and take her out because she got a man? And I said,
We
sure.
need to find out who Sonny's allies and friends are. What's the connection?
It
I
don't
would
even
like to
matter
know
at this
more.
point. They married. They
Yeah,
married.
I know, but I would like to know the story.
I ain't got
After.
no
Right,
wine
but
for
my
this.
thing is Destiny. My thing is Destiny claimed him as her man, but I've never heard him say that that was his woman. I never heard him say Moses say that that was his, that Destiny was his woman.
Hold on.
I
He
heard.
So
I
never
heard
she
say
did.
that.
Destiny. Oh
Huh?
yeah, that's her name.
He
Somebody said
did not
okay.
stand by her side at any of the reunions.
Right.
Um, he was. They. It looks like they were just hanging out, having fun.
Right.
Well,
I
You
didn't they
know.
never said that
say
it kind of looked like.
allegedly he had the ankle bracelet? He couldn't travel.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah.
All
A lot
right.
of allegedly. Allegedly.
It ain't alleged. They're okay. Let me say Mary, because she says I am Mrs. Monroe. Wedding coming. I think she meant reception ceremony coming.
Mhm.
And the photographer says newlywed. Congratulations to the newlywed couple. So, and then
Mm.
all of the
Mhm.
producers were there when I did my little research. So I was like, okay, that ain't nothing wrong with that. You had a small little something. You did your nuptials.
That's
Your
dirty.
nuptials, and then you're gonna go back and host the big shebang. In my opinion, now I could be wrong, but the point is they're together, they're about to be married if they're not, and they're announcing themselves as Mrs. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs.
Right. Well,
When
I'm just saying allegedly in regard to the ankle bracelets and the
that's
charges of
fine.
being a
That covers
street
everything.
person,
That's
pharmacist person. That's what I'm saying allegedly about.
you
I
good.
when
Right.
I hear those words, those keywords, I agree with you. I do. But I didn't want to say, yeah, he was, because those were rumors. We never really got documents or records showing that that was really going on with him.
Well, what
Yeah.
if
But
Destiny
Destiny
used
tried it,
him
baby.
as
She
a?
tried it. I just don't think he was ever in with her
What if
that
Destiny
evening.
Exactly.
chose
Hold
him
on,
as
one
a
at a
Queen,
time. One at
placeholder?
a time.
What
One
if
mic at a
Destiny
time,
just
please.
they just used him? Maybe they've been together, him and this producer chick, for a minute, and she just used him so she could stay on the show. Maybe it's a agreement between them. Do you think maybe it was something like that? Because in those
No.
pictures, did they look possibly like they were even lovey dovey? They're just kind
Ain't
of.
no woman. Ain't no woman. Y'all, come on now. Give black women
I
one
ain't
chance.
letting my
I'm
man
going to
play
let you
like
play
he's
with
Well, I
somebody's.
mean, they allow the
come on
stars to take over the show. They let the
Y'all,
stars to take over the show.
y'all, come on,
I,
come on, come
Nah.
on. Let's be
Mm-mm.
and
real.
she was married
Moses
when
is
she came
never her
on.
man.
Come on now.
yeah, but I don't know. This
Just,
Well,
show
they
is
just,
said they were
just cause,
sharing them. I don't know. Maybe
y'all,
she shared them for the show. I don't know.
Or
just cause
maybe,
you
or just
cutting don't
maybe, or
mean
Let's
that
just.
do
you.
this though. Let's do this. Because I got to bring up another round. Um, if y'all could drop down real quick, but let me
I
ask y'all
will.
something. Think about
This
this.
is
Hold
Nina.
on.
I'll drop down and listen, guys. I'm good because I don't have enough information and I don't want to be repetitive. So I would love to hear someone else's thoughts. And I'm gonna watch it play out, but I'll come back.
Okay, so this is what I want y'all to take with you as you drop down. Remember when not last Saturdays I said what I said, but the one before that we had a heated discussion on. I said what I said, and I said all is fair until somebody get married. You are single until he marries you. And women got so mad at me, and it was a good ass discussion. Don't say nothing. I want all of you to come back. Drop down. Let's get the second round. I want y'all to come back on the third round. We gonna talk about it. Everybody drop down except Desi, because Desi didn't go yet. And then let me drop the link in the chat. Desi, hang on. Hold on, Desi Ma. Desi. Desi, what are your thoughts? Welcome to the stage.
I agree with you. I agree with you that we're dating. I'm not going to act like a wife to you, and don't ask me to until you make a decision that I'm going to be your wife. You actually propose to me, and we are taking the steps to get married. And even then, I'm still going to hang on to being single as till we get closer and make sure you don't back out of this thing. I feel bad for Destiny, but I also feel bad for this producer too, because I was asking in the chat, isn't this the illegal pharmacist? He just had an ankle bracelet. Was that confirmed? Because if that's so, then she's stupid too. You're being played, my love. He's probably using you to get put on. He couldn't get put on by Destiny, so he's probably using her. Because this
I don't
was
know if it's been confirmed, but I do know it's all been alleged that he's a legal pharmacist. I don't know if it's ever been confirmed by way of his probation officer records or anything like that, but I don't know. I don't know. All I can tell you is he's married, allegedly.
I think he's a user. And she just so happy to be Mrs. Somebody that she has allowed herself, because I don't understand you in like a semi-formal wedding dress, but then your wedding is not to next year, baby. Just wait. Say what you got to save up. Somebody has to save up money. I mean, I don't understand this. Where did you get married at first, and then you got to still have another wedding? Just have a little get together at your house. This don't make sense to me. This seems rushed.
It does seem rushed. I have to agree because they said the first round of panel said it was just shit, just last Christmas, bro. You was in pajamas having eggnog and hot toddy with Destiny. Okay, so then so that was last Christmas. So then in the summer, Melody opens up on in St. Louis with Monica, and so did Destiny. Y'all remember all of that? That
Yes.
producer put that on in St. Louis. He's from St. Louis. Destiny was in St. Louis. Is being alleged he was there too.
Yeah, they were
Is
in the
that
parking
where
lot.
they hooked up? Is that where they? I don't know. We trying to piece this shit together, but I said I was gonna bring it to y'all and let y'all do the research.
Yeah, that's when they was performing in that hot parking lot. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. All right. Z, Frenchie, what are your thoughts? Welcome to the stage.
Oh, girl, I thought you was gonna let trending go before me,
No,
but
no, no. Trending's hanging out. We're gonna give you all a chance. Just you enjoy, and then I'm going back to trending. We got it.
okay, well, I'm like with Destiny and Moses. If he done married the producer, like even more for Destiny, she just chose the wrong side. That's all I'm saying.
Mm, I agree. You know what I thought?
She
Go ahead, Mama. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
go ahead, no, but I'm just saying she just chose the wrong side. Like she had a whole chance to be kicking it with Melody. She could have gave her the blueprint. She could have been over there with Melody. She could have been over there with Melody. What when we saw what Melody and them were doing, she could have been in the room, but no, she chose the other side. So no better for her. And
Uh,
then to top that
I agree
off,
with you.
though, if the guy who she was using when everything broke out with her divorce, and then she was in the house. Then it was Christmas time. Then she was kicking it with Moses and all that and all that. Now the damn producer from the show. Ooh, girl, I wouldn't want to be met. What's her name? I don't forget her name, girl.
Sunny. Sunny.
I don't think. Huh?
Her name is Sunny.
Her name Sonny. I thought her name was I can't even think of her name.
I'm
I
giving it to
forgotten
you.
her.
You talking about Moses' wife?
Oh, I was talking about her, but I was just
Her name
talking
is
about.
Sunny.
Okay, okay, her name's Sonny, but I was talking about Destiny. Like she could have had it all. I
Thank
could make a
you.
song.
Yeah.
She could have had she could have had it all, but no, Destiny. She picked the wrong side. That's all.
It's
I feel
tough.
sorry for her. I don't
I
feel
do
sorry
too.
for her, but I do feel sorry for her because make the right decision. Sometimes when you don't make the right decision, it's because you have not been led and guided to have, I guess you could say, discernment to know who is for you and who is not.
Oh, that's
Uh,
tough. I don't know. Like that's just tough. That's tough. Joy, what are your thoughts?
Can you hear me okay, Queen Sheba?
Yes, ma'am. You coming in
Oh,
loud and clear. And
love
hold
it.
on. Beverly, you up next. Justice, Simone, Trending. I see all of y'all. I got you. Go ahead, Joy.
Alrighty, Queen. I just first wanted to say, burp, 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 another Queen Sheba exclusive. Queen Sheba, you always come with the with the good stuff. But no, I just wanted to say, in regards to Destiny, hopefully this is an opportunity for her to really evaluate her life and how she's just been moving. Now, I don't believe that anyone should get done dirty, and we don't really know the story of how they
Huh?
fell out.
Oh, okay.
But what I will say is that Destiny was always bragging about her and her big D energy and about, no one can tell her nothing and she gonna do whatever she want. And it just seemed like that has not gotten her anywhere in terms of her friendship, her relationship, and her other business affairs. So, hmm, that's all I can say about that.
I agree. It's a lot, and I just have to pause because I wouldn't wish this on any woman around the holiday
Mm-hmm.
time. I know how important love is to women, and our job is to cover it. And my job is to get your reactions to it. But at the end of the day, I'm like, damn. And the first thing that came to mind is if you hadn't picked a fight with your good girlfriend Melody, at least you
Hmm.
could have went to her house, girl, and sat in some pajamas with the Eminem kids, brought your child over, and y'all just kind of,
Ate
just
some watermelon and
yeah.
kiki together. And I just wanted to kind
Yeah.
of double back and really illuminate the point that you were making like a few Saturdays ago about how you were single until you are married. I had a really good guy friend tell me one time a man knows in the first few really weeks of knowing a woman whether or not this going to be someone he's long term with or someone to just fill the space with. So that's just a little nugget that hopefully the women in the chat they can receive. Don't be a field of space person. And it kind of sounds like Destiny might have been a field of space kind of person.
Imma just say this to women. Don't be giving up your good for a good amount of time for a nigga that's no good,
Hmm.
okay? Period, point blank. And we
Tell
not
it.
and here's the thing, don't be giving up your good for a good amount of time for a nigga that's no good.
And you know what else, Queen Sheba? Keep these relationships off of social media. If you don't got the ring, if you are not solidified with a last name, don't put yourself in a position to be played out. Because I
Or to
see
be
a
a
lot of
wife.
exactly to be a, make sure you are a wife. So because these men are finicky and they will have you looking crazy, all of the long posts and the this is my man, like how she was doing, just for this to come back and slap her in the face. Mm.
Queen,
Like an
Queen Sheba, I'm
Ariana.
gonna have to
This is
object to
just
what you said.
dumb. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to object to what you said.
Okay.
Who hold on, who's saying that? 'Cause who's saying that?
This is Desi Ma. I'm
Who?
going Desi Ma. I'm gonna have to
Okay, go
object
ahead.
to something that you stated. You said women don't be giving your goods up to these no good men. Who
I said
said
for a good amount of time. You missed the middle.
I know I got that point, but who said Destiny was good? See, we got to
Who said she
remember.
was bad? She might be a bad friend. I don't mean she's a bad woman to a
I,
man.
she got two strikes quickly
But I can't base that on how she is as a woman in her relationship with a man.
with LeBaric and with this. But what I'm saying
We
is
don't know. Hey, it takes two in a marriage
it
now.
does. But what I'm saying is we have
I
to we have
missed
to understand that it's some women out there that is on the same level as these no good men. We see it all the time. We see it with coleslaw. They own what they own. You see what I'm saying? And they willing to do whatever that man was wanting them to do. So I think sometimes we have to take the gender out of it and see people for what they are. Because I'm telling you, I ran across several women that's a Martell, that's a coleslaw, that's a Destiny, and they own whatever you own. They ain't thinking about getting married. All they thinking about is getting your man and fooling. Which I know people. I know some women. They don't want their own man. They want your man.
Well,
It's
that
simple to
could be the
them.
case of the producer. Maybe she wanted Destiny's man.
Absolutely.
The
Mm-hmm.
point
Absolutely.
is you don't shit where you eat, and the producer and Moses shit where they ate. That's Destiny's place of work. That's that female producer's place of work. It just don't look good. And
Oh
I'm
no,
not
it
taking up for
doesn't.
nobody, but ain't no woman deserve to get her man taken while she at work. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Girl, if you ever worked at corporate America, oh, it goes down.
Don't
We
bring them to the holiday party. Leave them at home. Leave
and
them
you
at
know what?
home, y'all.
Can I just kind of
Hold on,
make
let me
one?
bring up my next people, y'all. I gotta get them up
Oh,
here.
okay.
Give me 1 second, and then we'll recycle. Beverly Childs, welcome to the stage. Justice, you're up next.
Hi, thank you for letting me up.
No
I
problem.
just I just want to say your attitude shows the real you. Don't no
Mhm.
man want no woman with no bad attitude. I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for her. So, and she's still young. She can like find somebody else. And hopefully she keep her eye on the next one. But yeah, and I believe that you don't shit where you work at. You got to be very careful. There are so many hungry men and women out here. You just ought to be more careful.
I agree.
And that's it. I'm going to drop down. Thank you, Queen
Thank you, Miss
Sheba.
Beverly. We love you. We missed you this Saturday on I Said What I Said.
Oh, I was at the casino.
Oh, did you win?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we'll come back next Saturday. I mean, this Saturday, okay?
No, I can't. I'm going to be at the casino because I got a prize to pick up.
I know that's right. Congratulations, Queen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Bye
Listen,
bye.
bye-bye. She said your attitude. Are black women too hard? Don't answer that. Are we too hard, y'all? Do we run men off? Is this all Destiny's fault? That this producer where she worked, that she trusted to film her and her man, even though we didn't see him on screen, it doesn't mean that they didn't. Justice, what are your thoughts? Trending, you're next.
Oh, hi, Queen. Thank you for letting me up. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I was just thinking, everybody looking at this at one way. Poor Destiny. The producer took her man. How do we know that was Destiny's man? Destiny is good at fronting. She good at it. She have played so many different roles. She played like Mel never was a good friend. She
Mm,
played like nothing ever went down with her in hotel.
that's true.
She- Come on now. She sat on that reunion stage and said, I hold the bones. You should have been holding your man.
Oh,
So I'm like this here. Until we know he was her man, let's not feel sorry for Destiny because there is no evidence that he ever was her man. Not one scene, not one party, not one nothing. Have we seen him pulling, hugging, kissing, caressing? None of that. All we had was her when Carlos them said you everybody said she don't have a storyline. You're not showing us your life. And all of a sudden, out of the woodworks appears the Red Sea Porter. Come
mm-mm.
on now. He could have been paid to perform that. We don't know. Destiny is sharp. And even now, knowing that they not together, I'm sure he would have let her know or she would have smelled or heard that he's with someone else, particularly the producer of the show, because Hotel is there. That's her friend. He the enlightener. She would have got in front of this if it was anything to get in front of. I don't even think that that was ever her man. I think it was all playing in our faces. She needed a storyline back then because we were on her, you know what, about no storyline.
Okay. Justice, that was a strong argument. Gen X, what are your thoughts? Ooh, y'all are, ooh, I love it. Next.
Look, you know what? Can I just start with this, Queen? When all the stuff was happening with Mel and Martell, I was so heated. And so I was actually watching an old episode of Love and Hip Hop and saw Carlos King in it. And so I equated a lot of the stuff that we were like, why are they letting this go on? Because Carlos King came from from Love and Hip Hop. So this to me, the producer marrying potentially Destiny's ex-boyfriend or boyfriend or man or whatever, is to me on brand with that love and hip hop. Like it just seems as if there's really it's like he does hasn't cleaned that kind of stuff out. And I agree with you 100%. She had no business. She's at work. And so, that's why it's so hard to keep control, I think, of some of these folks on the show, because behind the scenes there's a lot of stuff going on between the staff and the cast. And then for Destiny, you know what the thing is that I do think that they were dealing with each other, because honestly, if Destiny would have, and I think she was blindsided, because if they had broken up, Destiny would have been posted. I don't go to her Instagram, but to me, Destiny would have been posting, I'm single, or ladies night, or you know how she liked to flex, like nothing bothers her, right? I think Destiny, this is her karma, period. We all experience it when we do folks wrong, we do things wrong. You got to be ready for that karma.
I think she just needs to sit down and chill. Her attitude is nasty. She's very defensive, and that comes from somewhere. And as long as that's in you, I don't care who you end up dealing with, it's going to repel them at some point. And then I also think that why this marriage, the divorce between her and LeBeric, she was not able to say his name. We still are not really clear about what all went on with them for them to get a divorce. I have my idea of that, and I almost wonder if Moses kind of ended up being around and hearing a little bit more and seeing a little bit more than was actually put on TV. But at the end of the day, this is her karma. Do I feel bad for her? Yes, because I think it sucks that you have to swallow and deal with your karma out on social media and in the public eye. So that's why you need to carry yourself a little bit more ladylike and have a little bit more couth and decorum about yourself.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Gen X. Bravo Addiction. Vivian, what are your thoughts?
Hey
Trending, you're
everybody.
up next. I got you trending.
Um, I don't know. I kind of mixed on it because one, I think it's tacky the way they did their announcement. Um, I think it was kind of like we're throwing this in your face, Destiny kind of thing. But at the same time, I don't feel sorry for Destiny. Her behavior has been atrocious. I don't think at the time that she was still going with Moses, but I'm not for sure. I do think that when you have a lot of chaos and distractions in your life and stuff personally, that concentrating and focusing on a mature and healthy relationship is not possible. You just can't do it. And with the mess that Destiny has going on and where her focus has been, um, I don't think she was able to sustain a relationship. She has a history of not being able to. Um, and then I don't know if her choices of relationships have been healthy for her to develop into a better person. Because anybody with her should be encouraging her to do the things opposite of what she's been doing and to become grounded and look for, more positive and productive things in life. And from what I've seen, everything that she's been doing hasn't been productive. It has been extremely negative in friendships, relationship success, etc. So that's just my opinion.
No, thank you for sharing. Thank you for hopping up on a panel. Most of all, thank you for your patience for those of you that are waiting patiently backstage trending. What you got?
Oh, Queen Sheba. Okay. So I will lightly twerk on the fence to say maybe he's also trash. But like in addition to, I think that Destiny's not the greatest. You see in her stories that she posted one man's I don't know is another man's when I saw her I knew.
You saw it.
I'm
Doing
seeing it.
your research already. You fast, girl.
I I was like, oh my god. But and then is this the last thing? Oh, and her best friend's makeup artist is congratulating her. Tisha's makeup artist is over there
Listen,
congratulating her.
listen, y'all. It's a hot ass mess. If y'all ain't
Mm.
figured out and where the rabbit trail leads to, ooh, I ain't calling out no names because I don't want nobody to say we sent nobody to harass them. You know they quick to say that. So go
Yeah, that's
ahead.
why I ain't even say her
I ain't
Instagram
saying
name. I
nothing.
said I feel like you didn't say it for a reason, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But they messy over there. They messy. That's all I have. I'm gonna drop down and clear up the space.
Listen, y'all,
Me
this
too.
is so messy. When you see who all is involved in this marriage, you're gonna be like, I know you fucking lying. No, we not. This is a hot ass mess. And I keep saying, Carlos, are you allegedly? Did you know about this? Is that why you were trying to keep Destiny in your back pocket to keep a tight feel on her? Just to see how she was moving, if she had any clue that Moses was listen, let me shut my mouth. Hannah
Ooh.
Grace, what are your thoughts?
Yes, it's a big mystery and a mess, but we all know that Destiny, hey, her karma is here. And the problem that I'm just gonna say the problem that I'm having, and it's not really a problem, but it's like a lot of times, like you said, people know men really know if they want to marry someone right away. But I guess he's trying, in my opinion, just in my opinion, something is sketchy. When a woman cannot tell what their man's occupation is, what he does, you're announcing that you're married, but you didn't get him. And Moses might not even be his first name. I don't know. But again, that's the only thing I'm saying. Women, be aware of these men. Make sure you have a prenuptial agreement. Make sure you don't let people play you. And just like we saw Coleslaw all this time, allowing Martell to hide her. And but he finally came out. That's no problem. But I'm saying women allow men to keep playing them. And I'm not saying this is the case, but if y'all married, tell us tell us the story. And another thing, when they were taking the pictures that's on her Instagram page, it looks like they're in the what I'm looking at is they're in their old neighborhood. This is how I'm looking at it. In an old neighborhood, maybe they grew up in near each other or whatever. He said they were both allegedly from St. Louis, so maybe they just connected on that level. But anyway, I'm waiting to see what else happens. Maybe they will announce
Mhm.
everything. We'll see.
Connected on that level at that concert, which is why y'all, let me tell y'all something, ladies. Stop being so freaking nice and taking these women everywhere with you and your man. Every time you got a party, every time you got a brunch, me and my friend finna go, my boyfriend go. Listen, stop that shit. Listen to the women from old school when grandma would say, two's company, three's a crowd. See, y'all moving different. And I'm not saying it's because you're not secure in what you got, but when grandma them said three's a crowd for a reason, three's a damn crowd for a reason. And when Moses was at that concert, allegedly, he laid eyes on that beautiful producer, allegedly. And I'm just wondering if the chips fell where they may. This is all crazy to me. Simone Wealthy, you want to jump in? And then Leslie, you're up next. Cheryl Howard, I see you backstage.
Oh, let me drop down.
Oh, you're fine. Everybody good. Everybody good.
Okay.
Simone.
Yes, ma'am. This is Destiny's Karma. I'm sorry. The way she jumped ship on Mel and went over to that hush puppy, small head, bald head Negro and went to battle for him against her. This is straight karma. I don't know about the whole background of this Moses. If he was a drug, I mean, a person. No, I'm sorry. Can't. I forgot we can't use certain words. If he was on that end or not, I don't know. But this is her karma. She has the horrible attitude and the way she treated, just her treatment alone of someone who voluntarily paid thousands of dollars in utility bills for you, gave you money, helped you out, and the way she treated her, and went
Ain't
over
no
to that Negro who
right.
was
Ain't no loyalty.
dogging her and doing all that. This is straight karma. This is a slap in her face. And it's just karma comes back to you in ways that it may not be the same way you dished it out. It comes back in other ways. And unfortunately, this is what's happening to her because if I'm not mistaken, when she was turning herself in around that time, I don't know if someone asked her, but I think she made mention that she was still with him, didn't she? Or I might be, making that up. I don't know, but I remember this year sometime someone asked her if they were still together, and she said yes.
Yeah, she
So
told us that
so
just that is complicated. Here's the crazy part. Let me blow y'all damn mind. Y'all ready to pass out?
Ready.
Oh, me too. Ready.
Why
Ready?
why is Stormy over there liking the photos when her and Destiny's supposed to be
Please just get out
friends?
of my face.
Well,
Whoop.
now.
Please just get out of my
Well,
face.
Weirdo.
well.
That is so cold.
She's a big weirdo.
That is cold.
Oh, snap.
That is
That is an oak
messy.
tree if I
Oh
never saw
God.
one.
Listen, these people don't know how to keep a
Much
friend in their
shade.
life.
Weirdo. A
Much
whole weirdo.
shade. That
I
girl
kid
have
y'all
an
not.
oak tree.
I'm
Oh, can we give a
done.
moment of silence? Is that some effed up stuff? Your
Yes.
homegirl over
Yes.
there liking.
Hmm.
Listen, your man.
Queen.
Listen,
Hmm.
I'm done. Should we
Me
end this
too.
live now,
I need
y'all?
a drink.
Queen.
Let's go. Just
Um.
wrap it up.
Hey,
Because
Queen.
what?
I'm done. I am
Queen.
done.
Queen.
Listen.
Mm.
I'm a step down, but I just want to leave this one thing with you all,
Mhm.
Okay.
and it cannot be changed and it cannot be denied. God said, "What you make happen for others, I will make happen for you." And when
Amen.
she sat there going back and forth between Mel and Hotel, and when she sat
Mm,
there running to Hotel telling him stuff, and when she sit there going to Hotel's house and telling him what Mel had told her, and while she was sitting with Mel and Mel was paying her light bill, she knew about coleslaw. Well, just take a look at this. While she was interviewing with Carlos, he knew about this. While she's talking with Stormy and they sitting up in there with the Gucci bag, if that producer and that guy been having something, word gets around, it travels in the circle. They knew the same thing she did to Mel has now come back to her. And
mm.
can't nobody change it. All the sympathy in the world cannot alter the word of God. I'm stepping down on that one. And I said
Oh,
what
Mm.
I said.
and she
Ooh,
said,
That part.
ooh, that
listen,
part.
That part.
You know what, Queen? Can I
hold
speak?
on, let me go to Joy. Let me get Joy. Let me get baby Joy up in here. Joy, what are your
Li-
thoughts?
Listen, y'all think Stormy gonna get Sonny a Gucci bag for a wedding gift? Listen, this is actually what we're seeing is when people get together on the pretense of we don't like somebody else. That's why it's messy. Cause see, if they was real friends, then it would be like, oh my goodness, how could you do it? But we know y'all came together for a plot and a scheme, and that's how Stormy can comfortably like them pictures while quote unquote her and her kindred spirit Destiny is somewhere crying her sorrows out.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Yo, this is a damn mess. Even the church music came on. I'm sorry, Cheryl Howard. What are your thoughts? This is crazy.
This is crazy, I tell you. Look, Karma spins the block. And look at how Karma worked. He marries the producer. Destiny shits on the executive producer, which is Melody Cherie Rogers. So it comes back to bite you all the time. And I feel like this. How do we know that man may have had a problem with her always being in Martell's face, always up on Martell, having him in her lives. She's in his lives. He might have had a problem with the fact that she was always up in Martell's face. And in my opinion, allegedly, in my opinion, she may have slept with Martell. In my opinion. So I think the man might have had a problem with the fact that she was always up in Martell's face all the time. He might have wanted to know why you always inserting yourself in what this man and woman is going through. Why you always up in this man's face? Why are you in his lives? Why is he in your lives? Are you sleeping with him? You gonna tell me that didn't cross Moses' mind? That it didn't cross his mind that she may be sleeping with Martell? Everybody else thought the same thing, allegedly. So I don't know. Did she sleep with Martell? Is Martell who she really want to be with? Because I think Martell is the one that Destiny want to be with.
Oh,
That's what I think.
Wow.
Because she's always in his face. She's sneaking behind Melody's back, talking with him, feeding him
Mm-mm.
information. She's always. Any man is going to wonder maybe she's sleeping with Martell. Why is she
Mm-mm.
always around that man? Any man would ask that. Any man would wonder.
Mm-mm.
Now he's saying you can be with him now, because I think that's what she want to really be with. I think she want to be with Martell. In
She
my
better
opinion,
watch.
allegedly, I could be wrong.
But
I
he's a
think she was.
whore.
I
I
hear
think she
cricket.
was his madam.
Huh?
I think she was just his madam, so she can get put on. I
Right, but I
think.
think she got a thing for Martell. She got a thing for Martell. I mean, you put your friendship on the line with a woman that gave you a job. This woman also put food in your mouth. She gave you a job. Melody Cherie Rogers gave her a job, and you go and you turn on her and you shit on her, and for Martell, and turned on her for Martell. Something, it's something stink up the road, and I feel like even if it was once or twice, I think they did something.
they probably
So
did. We don't know, but she's not
allegedly,
too bright.
yeah,
That
she's not too bright, and she's always under Martell. She's always around Martell. She's helping him get women. I think somewhere deep down she has some kind of jealousy that he's with other women. She just her whole body language showed me that she wants Martell. That could be the problem with that could have been the problem with LeBaric allegedly. Why are you always around this man? Why are you around Melody's ex-husband? Why are you always hanging around him all the time and talking with him in his lives? Why? Something got to be going on. Even the way she look at him. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
I
So
just don't think she's overall. She has wherewithal, and I honestly don't think she's too bright.
right.
If you look at her move, and let's move take Martell out the situation, Melody out the situation.
Mm-hmm.
If you kind of look at her life, I know she had a rough life, and that can alter you,
I'm
especially.
so muted. Hold on, y'all. Pause. I'm so sorry. I gotta go to Miss Debbie. She's not feeling well. I didn't realize I
Okay.
was on mute. I was like, why they ignoring me? But
Oh,
I don't want to do a Martell. But listen, I don't want to do a Martell scenario. Not tonight.
Okay.
Not tonight. We got to keep the
yeah.
main thing the main thing. We have to. I
Okay.
don't want to get off
Okay.
of this for no reason. We can talk about Martell, and if she want Martell a little bit later, I think that's an
Okay.
excellent point. I've said it
Okay.
before. I agree with you, Miss
Okay.
Debbie. Welcome to the stage, Queen.
Thank you. Hello. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
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 Ew, hi.
And thank you for all y'all well wishes. I'm getting stronger.
Yes.
I'm getting better. Thank you. And thank you for all the prayers. I appreciate it.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
I didn't even know.
What are your thoughts,
Yeah.
Miss Debbie, about all this drama going on? Destiny's man and got buried right under her nose.
Well, but if you really look at it, he wasn't her man. He been friend zoned her. See, that's what women gotta understand. You gotta know when you put in the friend zone. The
Hmm.
day she had him brushing her hair, that man, that man was not, excited to be with her. He was making plans then.
Hmm.
Carlos King knew when Carlos King was interviewing Destiny and asked her if she wanted to come back to Love and Marriage Huntsville or did she want to go to Detroit. He asked her right then about Moses, and she paused and she said they were friends. Carlos King already knew that man
You
was
think he
seeing
was
that
being
producer.
messy? You think he wanted to see what she had to say? Do you feel like in that moment, Miss Debbie, when Carlos said, "So what's going on between you and Moses?" He was being extra messy because he, along with the other producers, allegedly knew that Moses was with that other producer. In your opinion?
Yes, he knew. He knew. He just wanted to see what she had to say and see how she was going to answer because she might not have known then. She probably still thought they was friends, but that man had already moved on. When a man friends on you, he not coming back to make you his wife.
Hmm. Ooh, child.
Are y'all picking up this wisdom? 'Cause we
Ooh,
do this
child.
all
Yes,
the time behind the
Go ahead, Miss
wall.
yes,
Debbie.
First
Go
of all,
ahead.
yes,
we do this all the time. Are y'all listening to what she's saying?
Go
Go
ahead,
yes.
Miss
ahead, Miss
Debbie.
Debbie.
Go ahead.
He's not gonna come back and get you and make you his wife. You need to move on.
Hmm.
And she sat there and believed they was friends. That man was already seeing that young woman. She's a pretty young woman now. You can't
Mm-hmm.
get mad at him.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
That might have been his true love.
Mm.
Hmm.
Wow. I'm Miss
Ooh,
Debbie,
Aunt
you
Debbie
all
blew
in
me
your
away.
That man saw Destiny was.
Hmm.
She showed her true colors, what kind of woman she was, and what she did to that other man. And you thought he was gonna stand around for that?
That part.
If you do something to somebody else, what make you want to do it to me when it's my turn?
Hmm.
Men look at all of that, women. And if they see that you crafty, deceitful, they paying attention because they know if they marry you, that's what they gonna get. They gonna get some of that deceit too. And that's why they don't marry a lot of women. They see
Oh.
you for what you are. Believe me, when you think men aren't looking, they looking the hardest.
Ooh, hallelujah.
Hold on. This
Hallelujah.
deserves a round of
Let's
applause.
go.
I'm
Let's go.
sorry.
Ooh, child. Ooh.
You
The
earned
best
that, Miss Debbie. Go ahead.
the best thing Destiny can do is move on.
Hmm.
Move on. Let that go, move on. And then she was on there talking about she looking for a dear husband. That man knew all that. That man was going about his business.
Hmm.
You know, Destiny did a whole lot in front of that man. What she did to LeBarrett, that man saw.
Hmm.
And I don't blame him from running.
Me neither.
Cause if she do that to you, she'll do something to me.
Hmm.
Listen,
Hmm.
listen,
Go
Miss
ahead,
Debbie, you
Debbie.
just reached down the walls of the palace. The gates are open. The gates are open. That was such a beautiful, wisdom
Yes.
filled, just in your face, straight up truth. Listen, men are not as dumb as you think they are. They see you, they see how you treat other people, and they take notes.
Amen.
They
Let's
do.
pause for a second, everybody. That was beautiful. I gotta wrap up. I know a lot of y'all been pinging me, say Queen Sheba, we want to go listen to some other lives. I'm okay with that. Let me give me a rundown of your thoughts. I need 30 seconds or less. I'm gonna go with Bravo. And I'm gonna make a round table on the panel. When y'all drop down, I'm gonna give one more round of 30 seconds or less, y'all. Then we gotta go. Vivian, what are your
Yes. Okay, it's simple. Move on. It's over. He's married. Goodbye.
thoughts? Oh, Lord. Damn.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Damn.
Oh, and love you, Aunt Debbie. I'm so glad you came up. Prayers
Oh,
for you.
thank you.
A lot. Desi Ma, what are your thoughts?
Destiny, if you're listening, take some time for yourself and do the work. You are already looking for the next man, but you need to be single and do the work. You are in a position now at a crossroads, and you can go either way. You really need to take some time to do the work on yourself to change your whole dynamics.
Woo. Simone
Amen.
Wealthy.
Honey, Miss Debbie just gave the benediction and the doors of the church are open. That was, oh my God. She
Mm-mm.
said everything I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, bottom line, it is. I'm somewhat shocked because I've been on her page before. I followed her. I was already following her. They've been look like they've been hanging out for quite some time. So I don't know. Maybe what a lady said a few rounds ago may be true. Maybe she was Destiny was just possibly using him for part of her storyline once her marriage went up in smoke. Because, like they said, I mean, there's no. I mean, I don't recall them hanging out. I don't know if there's pictures of him and Destiny hanging out. I think did they go to? Uh, oh, you said 30 seconds. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. That's it. I love you, Miss Debbie.
Thank you, Simone. I appreciate
Bye,
it.
guys.
All right, let's go to Hannah Grace.
Okay, yes, there were pictures. They were in California together. There's some that she had. If you Google it, I mean, not Google it, but go onto YouTube, you'll see some as well. But again, like everybody's saying, Destiny, hey, you made the wrong moves. Your energy, I would have ran from you too, to be honest about it. But I really wish, I hope that this lady has, her eyes wide open as well. And I wish her and her husband the best. And hopefully we'll see a little bit more about him because we were wondering who is Destiny's man. Now we know that he's somebody else's husband. So we'll find
Oh
out.
gosh.
All right. Thank you so much for letting me come
Oh
on,
gosh,
everyone.
Hannah Grace. This I love y'all. I'm a Scorpio. I'm an October Scorpio. I ain't no November Scorpio. They can be a little. I love. Oh my God. Joy R, what are your thoughts?
On a serious note, no matter how much we feel about Destiny, I do truly hope that she gets it together. And I'll just say this, that sometimes God will allow everything to fail around us until we get into alignment with what we should be doing. So hopefully she can just reflect on where she is now and put some order to what she needs to be doing for her and her child.
Amen. I love how you put that. That was beautiful. Leslie, what are your thoughts? I hope I said it right. Leslie, you have to unmute yourself.
Yes. I just want to say most of us that are on here are women, and everyone who keeps saying karma this and karma that. I am not a fan of Destiny's at all, and I understand what she's done. But the thing is none of us are perfect. And yes, will get hit all of us because we're not perfect. They are putting their lives on TV where ours are behind. behind the curtains. So if we speak about karma, all of us are probably going to have to, or have. Now, we may have not done as much dirt as Destiny has done, but for me, I see it differently. I see that, she dodged a bullet. And that man, for marrying that woman, God don't bless no mess. And that's messy. And Carlos knows it's messy. And my thing is that we should be praying for that woman because that is no man. Because if he wasn't man enough to tell Destiny, hey, this is the way it is, he's not man enough to be a husband. And that's this mess.
I have to agree. That's a damn good point. And we gonna send it away. When I wrap it up, we gonna virtually put our hands out towards Destiny and send her some positivity after we're done giving our raw thoughts and feedback. Absolutely.
And
T-Bird, come back
pray
up.
for that woman who's married too. Pray for her because that man ain't, he ain't a man.
Okay. Let's go to I think Cheryl Howard. 30 seconds or less. What are your final thoughts?
One thing is, you treat people the way you want to be treated. It's in the Bible. Do unto others as you want thou to do unto you. And who's to say that man didn't tell Destiny that they were just friends with benefits? That's what he may have told her. We don't know what that man might have said. He might have said, "Look, this is not a relationship. We're just friends with benefits. Let's see where this goes." I don't think that man made any promises to Destiny. I just think that Destiny hyped it up to make it look like this man was hers. When the man might have told her that they were not in the relationship. He might have told her that, and she ran with it. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And then the door will open to find a nice man or to find a nice person to be with. She just has to, treat people the way you want to be treated and stop doing dirty stuff. And the doors will open to all good things will come your way. That's all I got to say about it.
I agree. Sheila Williams poses a really good question. I mean, just a statement overall. Sheila says Moses seen a wife in Sonny. Sonny may be the woman God had for Moses. Yes, he has
Right.
a past, but he may be turning his whole life around for her. And I don't want this is just a rhetorical question for the chat as well as the panel. Could it be? Sometimes you just not that girl, and it ain't nothing that's wrong or right with you. You just not his woman. You're not his wife. You somebody's wife, you just not his. Miss Debbie, what are your thoughts as we wrap up?
And stop going into relationships thinking you're going to be a wife. Stop. Stop. Everybody not for you that you meet.
Hmm.
Take your time. Stop telling men all your business. Stop being a wife before you got the ring.
Hmm. Ooh.
Stop putting yourself out there like that. And we don't know what that man told Destiny. We know that Carlos King knew when he asked her when he was interviewing her. Like I said, women can let men see too much,
Hmm.
and that can turn a man off.
Hmm.
And the way she did about that house with LeBerick, that was too much. And that man don't never want to be caught up in that type of situation with her. She killed her chances with him when she let him solve that.
I agree.
Hmm.
Damn. I still think it's messy that he chose, like somebody said, it could be Sonny's husband and Sonny could be his wife. But I'm like, damn, that hits so close to home. That hits so, but hey, come what may. Come what may. Let's see. Bravo. I think did I get you, Vivian? Did
Did
I
you hear
get
me?
everybody? Did
I
I get
think we
every
all, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
No, you're welcome. So everybody drop down really quick. We're about to wrap up. I
Bye,
am going
Christina. Bye, Aunt Debbie.
Bye, Aunt Debbie, and I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna
Thank
close out
you.
properly. No worry. I'm going to post a link one more time. You have 30 seconds or less. I know it was two people that did not make it. We got to wrap up. 30 seconds or less, you guys. If you can say what you need to say in 30 seconds or less, or just share your thoughts, even if it's just wow. I'll wait a couple of seconds. If not, we're going to go ahead and close the gates of the palace so that everybody can process all of this love and marriage Huntsville things that are unfolding, I, my cup runneth over. When it comes to love and marriage Huntsville, my cup runneth over. All things love and marriage Huntsville. Sharon, welcome to the stage. What are your thoughts?
What do I think? And when you show when another man when a man sees how you treat your ex boyfriend, husband, and he could date you, he can f you, but that don't mean he will marry you. You know, he saw everything and how she treated the ex, and this is what people need, male and female need to understand. People will always look at that and see how they're going to deal with you. And for him to marry somebody again, we don't know what the deal is because Destiny known not to tell us and show us her life, her real life. So you're not sure what deal they made to be on TV anyway, or deals they made to make her seem like she was dating that guy. That's
Would
all.
you okay?
Oh,
Would
but
you let a woman make a deal with you to play like she dating your man?
I wouldn't do that
Okay, you think
because
that
that's not
producer would do that?
because that's not my personality. But I know again, this on TV, you don't know what the deal is.
But what woman do you know would sacrifice her man to let him go take pictures with Destiny, to let him go out to eat? Come on. What woman is desperate enough to say, you know what, as a producer, I'll volunteer my man. This beautiful
Mm-hmm.
woman, because Destiny, hold on, Destiny ain't no ugly girl.
Mm-mm.
What woman in their right mind, y'all, will
But
volunteer her man out the blue?
if she's a producer, she only see ratings and making money. That's
Okay.
all she sees is business. And um agreed to that kind of fake storyline. That's what she agreed upon.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna give black women a little bit more credit. I don't know no black woman that's gonna sit back and
No, no,
volunteer her
no.
man.
I, I said I said we know who
Hmm.
we are won't do it, and I know none of my friends would do it. But you dealing with a producer, you don't know what their crazy things are they doing on this show on own network. It'd be different on Bravo, it'd be a different story. But you tell them own network, I can't.
This is
They
I don't
they
know.
they a new breed. I'm gonna say that.
Let me ask the chat. Somebody said coleslaw. You know what? I'm gonna wrap it up. I ain't even gonna fool with y'all like that tonight. Zen, give me 30 seconds to take us home. I'm done.
I know. I'm just saying, like, the way stuff is set up nowadays. But what the point that I wanted to make is that I have a daughter, and she's like going into her late 20s, and she be doing wife stuff, but he'd never wifed her. I would tell her, girl, stop wifing him. Stop cooking dinner for him and stuff like that. Like, make him do husband stuff. If you're gonna do wife stuff, at least. Even though he ain't wifed you yet, like, but make him do husband stuff. But he coming around.
You
Are
know,
they living
what's
together?
husband stuff? What's husband stuff?
Huh?
In your opinion, what's husband stuff? When you tell your daughter, make him do husband stuff, what comes to mind?
Oh, I'm gonna say, even though I don't have this myself, but if I'm a wifey, if I'm gonna do wifey stuff for you, I'm gonna need you to do husband stuff. Husband stuff is like you over here paying the mortgage or the rent or whatever, then I gotta just deal with the minority stuff. Like, especially if you want me to be cooking for you and clean the house and you don't chip in and all that. If we are, if I'm going, if you're not paying the whole mortgage, you require me to pay half of the mortgage. I don't care if I'm retired or if I don't have a job or whatever, but if I'm clocking in and giving half of the mortgage and then I'm paying all of the utility bills, like, ooh, I'm not gonna do wifey stuff if you ain't doing husband stuff. Do husband stuff. They be talking about how, how what back in the day when it was granddaddy. Granddaddy bought that check home to grandma. Grandma bought the food. She took care of the household. She did all this and all that. But she did that because she didn't have to go clock in nowhere. All she had to do is take care of the household and the children and the food and the house. But if I'm doing all that and I'm paying half of the mortgage, that's too much for me. Like that's not even.
But
Like
is that what your
we
daughter doing? Is that she's paying a mortgage and all that?
Actually, I feel a little ashamed for this, but that's what I'm doing. I'm paying half of the mortgage, but I'm
Hold
still
on,
looked
wait a
at.
minute. Hold on, Z. Back up.
Wait,
Hold on, Z. You taking me too fast, like the old folks say. Who
Mm-hmm.
who who mortgages you paying?
I'm paying half of the mortgage, and I pay all of the utilities.
In
But
who house?
in my house, but like when it's time for everything to be straight within the household and everything, I'm held to a certain standard to where I need to be getting all this stuff together, even though I'm still paying half of the mortgage and
Wait a
paying
minute.
for utilities.
Man,
Ooh,
you
y'all
in your
don't
room
don't
whispering.
drag
You in your
me.
room.
Don't drag me.
I just put two and two together. You in your room whispering on this line. Am I right? Z? Z.
I'm listening.
Okay. You in your room. Why they in the other part of the house right now?
Yeah.
Girl, you gotta come back on Saturday on I Said What I Said.
Okay.
Yeah, come back
Oh,
Friday because I think I'm missing something, but come back
no,
Saturday.
she had that's okay. She gave us a little tea. You gotta come back because we don't want you to get in trouble. Come back on
I,
Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, okay?
okay, but I
We're gonna
do
talk about
understand. What I do understand is that it's not fair that I'm paying half of the mortgage, but I'm still held to the standard that I need to make sure I keep the house together and all this and all that, and cook and clean.
Mhm.
But I'm still paying half the mortgage. Like if it was so that you paying all the mortgage, and I'm just taking care of the minor, like the gas, the light, the water, whatever, then I'm
Mhm.
good with that. But like, and then he have the nerve to write me when it's time.
Mhm.
So I'm come back Saturday. I'm gonna try to be quiet so I won't get
No, go get some
like.
Starbucks. So
Get
you
your
gonna
car.
run an errand. You gonna run an errand at
Mm-hmm.
10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. You gonna hit that link and we gonna help you out with this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so cause I need help
Yes, you
because
Okay.
do.
like I
Okay.
am stuck. I'm stuck in a place where I'm not afraid or nothing like that, but I just don't have the backbone that I used to have. I used to be the
Okay.
one that would call everybody punk ass MFers, but
Mhm.
now it seems like I lost my backbone or something, and I don't like I'm afraid to say like really what I feel.
That's all right. We got you. We got you Saturday, but we don't
Mm-hmm.
want you. We want you to finish out the rest of the week. Why am I damn whispering? That's okay. And then look,
That's
shit.
okay.
And
I
Don't
look,
worry
thank you
about
we
for
it.
got you,
that.
Z. Look, we got you. You gonna come back. And everybody loving you. You come
Yes,
back
you
on
are.
Saturday. You go, say you gotta go to the dollar store, you gonna go to Walmart, and all you gotta
Look,
do is park in the parking lot. Make sure your battery is full. You hit that link, and we gonna stand on business, okay? On Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
okay, thank you,
All right, we
girls.
love you, Z. Everybody listen,
Thank
Z. Drop
you.
down, Z. Drop down.
Thank you. I'm dropping.
All right. All right. Good night, everybody. Sharon, thank you for coming up. Y'all, that's what
Right.
we do over here in the palace. That's what the fuck we do over here in the palace. Now, normally we do it behind the wall, but we're coming out more and more and more. And although we gossip, we laugh, but at the end of the day, we're gonna come up with solutions because we got you. And it's slow, but it's building momentum because just like we give you the gossip and we give you the tea, we're going to also give you some love, some prayers, and some solutions. And that's what we do. So we thank each and every one of you for pulling up for Z tonight. We didn't expect that conversation to happen, right? But we create a safe place in this motherfucker for you to be able to say what you say. And if you can't say it openly, you can reach me on Instagram. We'll make it happen. We'll figure it out together. But shit, I'm toe up about Destiny. I am toe up about Destiny. And while y'all are praying for Z, send a prayer out for Destiny. Cause I don't wish this on nobody. I know Destiny then did her little stuff and she's gone balls to the walls with her attitude. But heartbreak is heartbreak. And I know she got to be feeling this. Send a prayer out to the girl that took her man. Because Miss Ma'am, you did it at your job, and I would not trust you around my man. Um, Pray for Miss Debbie. We need Miss Debbie. She came back strong and hard today. She's a mother of the palace, full of wisdom, standing on business, always blessing us, both men and women, with words of wisdoms. The kind of auntie, the kind of mother you can go to in your time of need. That's just what we do. I love y'all. Y'all, I rock with y'all. With y'all. That's what we do. Y'all have just given me so much life. But run on over there and peek before that girl go on private if y'all want to see them pictures, because look, don't be rude now. That ain't what we do. Just peek and come on out. Peek and come on out. Because this is a mess. And we gonna figure it out together. God bless you all. Good night and thank you for pulling up. All right. We will see y'all on Saturday. Saturday is I said what I said. That's where you get to come up and say what you say without judgment. Can't nobody push up against you, rebuttal it, and you sign it, you seal it, and you deliver it at the end, and you end it with I said what I said. We cannot wait to see you all. Z, we got you. Until then, God bless you all. Go in the bushes wherever y'all are headed. Wherever y'all are headed. All right, I'll see y'all on Saturday. Good night. Devil's advocate. The pictures are in my video. Go to my video. I posted before that, before this. You can see the pictures in my video. I love y'all. I gotta go.